Good evening, children. Welcome to Guru Institute. Today we are going to see the ray diagrams at different positions for concave mirror and as well as convex mirror. Okay, right? So first we have to draw the basic picture of concave mirror once again. So this is the surface, this is the pole and principal axis, and after that center of curvature and focal. Okay, now we have to see the ray diagrams of this concave mirror as well as convex mirror for if the object is placed at the different positions. So we have to take the general object as like a arrow mark. Okay, so first case, if we take the object at after C, that is beyond the C, then if the object is moving from here to here, so the second position is at C, that means on the C. Then again moving forward, so at this position between F and C. Then the fourth case is object is placed on the F, that is the at C, that means on C. And again it is moving towards the pole, that is between P and F. Totally we have discussed here 5 cases. Object is beyond C, and whenever it is moving after C, that means beyond C means after C, and at C, then it is coming to here between F and C, at F, and between P and F. These 5 cases we have to see today. In these cases, whenever the object is placed at this position, how the image will be changed and what is the nature of the image we are going to see here. So all of you observe cleanly. It has the very large applications in the final examinations. Compulsory 4 marks question will be come in this one. So first case, beyond C. Beyond C. Already we learned about this one. Up to now we have drawn the general picture that all pictures are beyond C case only. Okay, right? Let me see. So first beyond C case. This is the mirror. Always we have to draw like this only. So then pole, center of curvature, at the exact middle you have to take the focal. Now I am taking the object. This is the object O. So we have to always think about the 3 line. First line parallel to principal axis passing through focus. Second line parallel passing through focus parallel to principal axis, and third one passing through principal axis, there is no deviation. So first line I am taking here. So we already discussed this one in the sign convention video. You have to check it once. So before seeing this one. So parallel to principal axis. What is the next one? Passing through focus. Passing through focus. So this is the incident ray. This is the reflector ray. Wherever the reflector ray meets, there is only image is formed. So then the second one, passing through focus. Passing through focus. What is the passing through focus? It is always vice versa, right? So parallel to principal axis. So this is a reflector. Where the reflector ray means, here the 2 reflector rays are meeting here. So that's why we have take there only. So the reflector rays are meeting here. So the top is placed here. So that's why image is like this. This is observe the picture clearly. Parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and passing through focus parallel to principal axis. So they are meted here. This one. From this one, what you seen? So just look at this one and write the nature of the image. For this picture you will get the 1 mark, and for the drawing the nature of image you will get the 1 mark. In this one, arrow marks are important, reflector rays are important, all the things are important. OI indications also important. So from this one, what is the nature of images? What you can see, just tell me. So nature of images, we have going to discuss the 3 points only. First one, where is the image is formed? That means position of the image. First point. Second point, how it would be. It is diminished or enlarged. That means decreased or increased. Okay. Then the third point is, it is inverted one or erected one. Inverted or erected. position, where it is formed. Second one, the size. Third one, nature. That means inverted or erected. So see there, what is the position where it is formed between F and C? Between F and C. First case. No need to by heart. Just see the picture and tell me. And position. Position is between F and C. Then what is the size? By simply seeing, tell me, this is the object size. This is the image size. Image is decreased or increased? Decreased. So that's why it is diminished image. Decreased we call as diminished. So in this case we are getting diminished image. So next one, what is the last one? Size is divided. It is inverted or erected. So it is a inverted image. Inverted. It is downwards now, inverted. So inverted means, that means we have to keep it on a screen. So that's why it's a real image. Inverted image. So it is a real image. Only 3 points we have to draw. So seeing this picture, what is the draw? It is a smaller one. So that's why diminished compared to the object. And it is placed between F and C. That's why F and C. And it is a inverted one. It is a inverted one. Okay. So then we are going to see the, so beyond C case is over. Then we have to see about the between F and C. Between F and C. Okay, right. Beyond C is over. Then after that it is moved to here. So HC we have to see. HC. So it is over. So next, coming to the next one. HC. At the position of C. How it would be like this. We have to say same to same. In all the cases we have to take the same to same. Just observe here. Just you have to observe the drawing only. Again here, again here. What is our case? HC. HC. C position. I am taking the object here, C. So this is the object. Okay. So next, which lines we are taking? Parallel to principal axis. So parallel to principal axis we have to see in this one. Parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. Passing through the focus. Okay, right. Next, passing through the focus. Passing through the focus. Passing through the focus. So what will happen? So it is parallel to principal axis. See there, these are the incident rays, these are the reflector rays. Where they are meted at that point. So we have to draw that point. So they are meted here. So it is inverted one. It is simply inverted one. So where they are meted, this is about the image. So this is the object, this is the image. So by seeing that one, what you can conclude? So simply see there, they are meted at that point. So what is the image position? Image is formed at C only. If object is at C, image also at C only. So then automatically which image? Inverted image. Inverted. So real image. Inverted. So real image. Then what is the size? Size is anything changed? By simply seeing there, what is the size? Here it is the size is this much. So same size is here. So the size is same. So same size image. Same size image. So once I can see here, parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, parallel to principal axis, that is meted here, that is joining here. So simply from this one, what we can conclude that it is formed at C, that is also at C. It is the inverted one. So same size. Then what happened after this one? After C, it is moved to the between F and C. Wherever you can place here. At here, whatever it is. In between F to C, you can take the anywhere that is the comes under the case F and C. So let's check it here. So if you use the scale, I am drawing with a free hand. You are using with the scale and pencils exactly, you will get the exact values. Little bit clear also compared to this one. So then the case is between F and C. Third case is what? Between F and C. Okay, let me check. Again shading, then it is pole, this is center of curvature, this is focus, okay, exactly middle, this is the principal axis. So where we have to take the object, we have to take the object is between F and C, wherever you can take, here, wherever you can take between F and C. So I am taking it in the middle for our convenience. So this is about object. So then what we have to take, incident rays. So again same to same, parallel to principal axis, it should be passing through focus. It should be passing through the focus. This is a reflector. Then what is the second case? Passing through focus. Passing through focus. Just observe now. We have just changed the, we have taken the always same line, but changed the position. So it is parallel to principal axis. Here only now. So where the reflector rays are meeting, here the reflector rays are meeting. So this is the meeting point. So top of the tip is placed here. So automatically you have to join from the principal axis. So this is the image. Okay. So by just seeing the picture, you have to tell me the nature, where they are formed, what is the position, where the image formed after C. After C means what? Beyond C. What do you observe? We are placing beyond C, the image is found between F and C. In case of between F and C, the image is found beyond C, vice versa. Okay, just see and tell me. So beyond C. Then the image size compared to object, image size is what? This is this much, but this is so more, right? By simply seeing the size is more, so that's why image is enlarged image. Enlarged image. So and it's an inverted one or erected one? It's an inverted one. So inverted, so that's why this picture is a real image. Real image. Only 3 points. So once again I repeat you. Parallel to, between F and C case, parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. Many students have the doubts in this ray diagram, just observe clearly. So then passing through focus parallel to principal axis. Where they are meted, here they are meted. Okay. Simply place here. This top is placed here, so that's why we have to take the inverted one and join this one. By just simply seeing your picture, then draw the nature. Where the image is found beyond C. Write down beyond C. It is bigger one and smaller one. If it is a bigger, write enlarged, smaller dimension. If it is a bigger one, so enlarged. So it is a reverse or not? So it is a reverse one, inverted one. So that is a inverted. So inverted means always real. Erected image always virtual. Correct? Real means we can catch on the screen. Virtual means we can't catch on the screen. So beyond C is over, at C is over, between F and C is over. Then the coming to the case F and between P and F. These last two cases are very, very important. Up to now we can draw easily, but coming to next case and the last two cases it will be little bit difficult. Just observe this. Okay, right? So what is the next case? At F. At F. At F means what? Focus point. At focus point. So at focus point we have to see that how it would be at F. Okay, right? Same thing. As it is, draw the first surface and shading. Take a pole. Take a principal axis and center of point. In the middle you have to take the F. Okay, right? I'm extending this one. So right, what is the our case? ATF. ATF means, so ATF means this is the object O. Okay, right. So what is the first line? Parallel to principal axis. Okay, where it is go? Passing through focus. Parallel to principal axis, passing. This is the focus only, na? So just simply, this is the focus only. Correct. This is the reflector. Up to now we are taking the parallel to principal axis and passing through focus. Then what is the second one? Passing through focus. Passing through focus. Then passing through focus means how can I draw? The object is up to now that is after focus. So we have to pass in here, here, here. We have to move from the focus. But now object is on the focus. Object is on the focus. That means suppose I'm only object. Up to now I'm here. So there is a focus. So it is moving like this. But now I am at the focus. That means the bottom. What is their focus is there? How can we draw the line? So we can't draw the line. So that's why now we are going to enter into the third ray diagram. That means third ray we have to use. What is the third ray? First one parallel to principal axis, passing through focus. Second one passing through focus, parallel to principal axis. This second one is not applicable here. Then we go for the third one. What is the third one? Passing through center of curvature or passing through principal axis. There is no deviation. Passing through center of curvature we have to take. So passing through center of curvature means, so we have to take this curve shape extensively. Passing through center of curvature. Where is the passing through center of curvature is there? Where is the center of curvature? This is the center of curvature. So passing through this line we have to take. So passing through this line means, so this is the line. This is the center of curvature joining point, right? This is the joining point. So but we are taking the, where is the glass? Where is the mirror? Mirror is here. So we can't take here. So that's why I am taking to here. So this ray is called passing through center of curvature. Right? We have to take perfectly. Passing through center of curvature. Correct? So this is the passing through center of curvature. So then what is the third one? Passing through center of curvature. Passing through normal. Passing through normal, there is any deviation? No deviation. Why? Because this is only normal. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection, both are same. So that is coming in the same direction. That means that is coming in the this direction only. From here. So this is the reflector ray. So once again I repeat you. So parallel to principal axis, passing through focus. So then passing through center of curvature, passing through focus is not applicable. So passing through center of curvature, this is also coming from center of curvature. So observe this. There is any meeting point is there? No, right? These two are not meted at any point, right? So already we have know that in the convex mirror we observed, if they are not moving in the forward direction, if they are not moving in the forward direction, we have to extend it into the backward direction. So, but these are parallel lines. Observe here. So these two are parallel lines. If the parallel lines are there, if you move to the front side, they are not meted. If you move to the back side also, they are not moved. Why? Because they are not meted. Why? Because the angle between the parallel lines is 0. So that's why. So let's check. If you take it one into the back side also, we are not into that one. So if you extend it to back side also, they are not moving. They are not meet at any point. Just observe this one. So just observe this. There is any meeting point is there. So from the front side there is no meeting point. From the back side also no meeting point. Then what can observe that here image is not found. They are not found. What we are told that wherever reflector rays are meeting, there is image is formed. Then here the image is not found. Suppose in the first case we are taking the startingly from the sun we are taking the parallel rays, right? That means sun is present somewhere. So like that, these are not meted. That means, but somewhere it should be meted. So that's why we assume that these are meted at infinitive. These are meted at infinitive. So what we have to assume, image is formed at infinitive. So what is the image? Where is the image position? Image is at infinity position. Image is formed at infinity position. First one. Then size. At the infinity, we can imagine what is the size. Object only this much only. Suppose here it is formed. Let be. What is the size? This much of size. Suppose here it is formed. This much. Suppose there formed. The size is increased. So at the infinity size. Infinity means generally we take the sun. Sun is a large size, right? So always the size is enlarged. Enlarged. Now tell me the important one. It's erected image or inverted image? Erected or inverted? That means straight image or inverted image. Suppose it is formed here, it is a inverted image. Suppose it is formed here, this side, Suppose this side is suppose here it is found. Let me take what we have taken. It is a erected image. Okay, it is erected. It is a inverted. So it is a concave mirror. So that's why both will be applicable. Erected is applicable and inverted also applicable. But due to that, it is a concave mirror. In the concave mirror, always we are taking, they are meted directly. So that's why here also we can take the inverted image. But both should be possible. What is that? Erected is possible, inverted is possible. But due to the convex mirror, what is the nature of no? Due to concave mirror. What is the nature of the concave mirror? It is forms the inverted image. So that's why it is an inverted image. So we can tell that it is a real image. Suppose if you take that it is an erected image, you can call it as a virtual image. So for this case, we can't tell the exactly what is that nature of the image, whether it is erected or inverted. So both should be applicable. But it is a concave mirror, we have taken as a real image, inverted only. Okay, but both should be possible. Just observe. Passing through parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and passing through focus is not possible. So I am taking the center of curvature, but they both are parallel to each other. So that's why I am extending to the back side. In the back side also, they are not meted each other. So, but we think about they are formed at the infinity. So image is formed at infinity, and it's a very large one. So infinity we can't assume the size and large. So both should be, if it is meted there, so that's why that is erected, meted there, inverted. So in the infinity position, we can't tell the either image is inverted or erected. So that means real or virtual. But you are assuming the concave, so that's why maximum case we are assuming that it's a inverted image only. Great. And the final case, now F is over. Then between P and F we have to take. Coming to the final case between P and F. So let me see. Between P and F means between pole and focus. Pole and focus. So what is the pole and focus? Between P and F. Let me see this last case. This is also important case. So see here. Again shading we are taking. It's a pole. It's a principal axis. Center of curvature. It's the F focus. Okay, now we have to take the object P and F. So wherever you can take here. For drawing clear purpose, I am taking nearer to F. If you are taking here, our drawing should be a little bit confusion. Okay, so that's why I am taking here. This is the object. What is the first point? Parallel to principal axis. Parallel to principal axis. You can use scales for clear vision. Parallel to principal axis. This is the incident ray. Then what is the reflector ray? Parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. Parallel to principal axis, passing through the focus. So first one is over. Then what is the second one? Passing through the focus, parallel to principal axis. Passing through the focus means we can take like this. So this one we have to take. So, but it is little bit impossible to draw. Okay, simply we can take that one, but passing through focus, it is parallel to principal axis. Like that we have to take. Okay, right? You can take the second one or third one. Okay, what is the second one? Passing through focus and parallel to principal axis. But I am not taking that one. Why? Because here only we have to draw. Okay, right? We have to take that one only. So second case, in two ways we can draw. Just I am showing that one for you. Passing through focus means here is the mirror is there. So we have to extend like this, passing through focus. Passing through focus. So this is the incident ray. Here is the incident ray. Parallel to principal axis, passing through focus. And passing through focus, it should be what? Parallel to principal axis. Parallel to principal axis. So parallel to principal axis means this is a parallel to principal axis. So this is the reflector ray. So are they meted reflector rays? These two reflector rays are meted. Parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and passing through focus means here after object is there focus. So that's why I am taking extension. So but mirror is this side, so we have to take this one. So that is moving like that. So automatically what happens? If they are meted directly, they are not meted directly. So let me try to extend into the back side if they are meted or not. Let me check. So it is extended like this, back side. Alright, we know that if they are not meted directly, we have to go for the back side. So then again extend it back side. So observe this, the corner of this one, they are meted here. So they are meted here means, so automatically image is formed here. This is the image, that is the object. Understood? So just observe the picture clearly. So parallel to principal axis passing through the focus, and passing through the focus means, so this is the extension like before case, so parallel to principal axis, but these two are not meted at each other. So that's why I am extending into the back side, they are meted here. Which image is formed here? Just observe, this is a different case for all the cases. Up to now, which case is formed here? Up to now always inverted is formed, right? But now if you observe, always that is from in front of the, what is that, mirror. But now in this case, that is inside the mirror is formed, and automatically top should be placed at top only, that is erected image. And what is erected image? The size is also increased. This is the one way of drawing. For this only, we have to see the second way. What is the second way means for our EG purpose? So what is that, like before, between, like before ATF case, what we are taking? First and third cases we are taking. Which one? Passing parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, and we are not taking the second line. We are taking the third line, passing through the center of curvature. We are taking that is we have to take into assumption. So how it should be? Both should be correct. You can draw either any way in your examination. For your convenience, I will take the second one. Okay. So first one is over. First line. Second line we are not taking consideration. I like ATF. Already I show you. So HC, passing through the C. This is the passing through C case. So we have to take the passing through C case. What is the passing through C case? This one. Extend it side. So this is the passing through C. What is the passing through C? This one. So this is the incident ray. So this is the first incident ray. This is the second incident ray. Then what is the passing through C case? Whenever it is passing through the C, what would happen? There is no deviation. And it's simply written back, right? So it is moving like this. It's simply written back. So this is the reflector. What do you observe? These two are also not meted directly. So, but they are not parallel lines. So they are not parallel lines. They are look like this one. So whenever we are moving forward direction, they are not meted. But you are coming to the backward direction, there is a chance to meet. So automatically, I am extending that one. Just observe this one. So we can you can observe clearly here. By using scale, you can draw it directly by data. So I am extending this one. Okay, right? So this is the extension. So here also I am taking the extension. So where they are meted? Here somewhere they are meted. So coming to this one, so they are meted here. Again same. Here they are meted. It is clear. So here they are meted at I. So in the previous case, what we have seen here. So again, both pictures are same or not. You can draw in any way. You can say take the first two lines or first and third line. Why I am showing again this one means ATF we are taking what first and third line. So that's why here also we are taking first and third line. That is your convenience. But the difference is what ATF these two are parallel, but here these two are not parallel. So observe this one. What is that one? Here from this one we can write the nature. What is the nature of the where should be the image is formed? Inside the mirror. Inside the mirror, the image is formed. Position is this one. Then the enlarged one and diminished one. Object size is small only. That is a very much enlarged. That is an enlarged image. Then where it is presented inside, and it should be what? Straight one. Straight one means what? Erected image. Erected image. Erected means what, Nana? Virtual. Erected means virtual. See here, this is the last case. So I am taking object here, parallel, passing through focus. and passing through focus parallel to principal axis. They are not meted, we are extending here. Previously we are seeing they are joining here. So instead of that one, I am taking the like at F case, I am taking the parallel to C. So it is moving like this. There is no deviation, but these two are not parallel. They are have some angle, so they are not meted directly. If you go to the back side, they are meted for back side. So they are meted here. Here the image is formed. So by seeing the picture only, we can simply say that it is a enlarged image. That is a compared to the object, and it is inside the mirror. So it is a erected and virtual. So from this one, what we can do, the total 5 cases, all cases are inverted and real, except at of we can't decide it is a erected or virtual. Remaining all are same. So, but in this case, what happened? In this one, virtual image is formed. Only in this case, only in the concave mirror, virtual image is formed. So, what is the nature of the concave mirror? Concave mirror always produce the bigger image. Already last video we have seen that. Always produce the bigger image, and it is a inverted and real image. But at the case, in this case, between P and F case, it is produce the virtual image, not the real image. So this is about the total cases. So let me see the from first onwards, just a small one. See here, what is the first one? Beyond C. Next one, 8C. Next one, between F and C. Next one, 8F. And the final one between P and F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this one, we have to see the nature. In this one, we have to see all the nature. Okay, beyond C, where is the image is formed? Beyond C, where is the image is formed? Between F and C. 8C, where is the form? 8C only. Between F and C, beyond C, image is formed. 8F, infinity, it is formed. Between P and F, inside the mirror, image is formed. Now coming to the nature. What is the nature we have to see here? Beyond C, between F and C, what happened between F and C? The image size is decreased. I am showing in the angle, image size is decreased. Okay. So decreased, that means image size is decreased. Okay. Next, 8C, what happened? Image size is same. Beyond C, what happened? Image size is increased. At infinity, it is also increased. Inside the mirror, it is also increased. What do you observe? Only in the one case, beyond C case only, the image size is decreased. And that is same. Remaining all cases, it is increased. Next, nature of the image. Nature of the image is what here? That means real or virtual. Here, inverted. I am taking I, inverted. Okay, right? So, here same, but inverted. It is also inverted. In beyond C case, it is also inverted. In this one, we can't say that it is erected or inverted. Okay. In this one, erected. So, here, what happened? Real. We can't say it's a virtual. So this is the total nature of the image. Beyond C, between F and C, that is decreased. Downwards means decreased. So it is the inverted one and real image. So if you observe all our real cases, only except last one is the virtual case. This is the total picture of the ray diagrams in a concave mirror. So if you observe, just to see there, these two cases are vice versa. Beyond C, between F and C, between F and C, beyond C. Okay, right? So next, 8C only. These are remaining are same. Okay, right? So next, along with this one, we have to see the last one, last case. Object is at infinitive. Object is at infinitive. Object is at, that means at infinitive. All cases are object is at infinitive. That means this is already general case, but we don't know the name. Object is infinitive. So this is the pole. This is the center of curvature. This is the focal. Object is at infinitive. Infinite object is what? Sun. Infinite object is, in the starting videos we have to see this one in the basic classes. So that is sun. Object is at infinite means sun. From the infinite object, we always assume the parallel rays only. So parallel line. This is a parallel line. This is parallel line is passing through which one? Focus. Okay, right. Again we assume the parallel line only. Object is at infinity, so that's why we have to take the only parallel line. So then it is also passing through the focus. So then again parallel line. These parallel lines are incident rays. Again it is passing through the focus only. For observing the concave mirror, we have seen this one. So again parallel line. Only parallel lines we have to assume. So it is moving from the focus only. So object is at infinity means we have to take the sun. Always all are we are taking the parallel lines. First, second, third, fourth. So above principal axis we are taking 2 lines, below principal axis we are taking 2 lines for observation. So all are moving from the focus only. Why? Because all are parallel to principal axis moving from the passing the focus. Where they are meted? They are meted at only one position, that is focus. So that's why here only image is formed. Here only image is formed. This is the object. The sun is called object. So here only image is formed. Then what is that means? What is the nature of this image? Let's see. What is the position of the image? At F. At F. Okay, right? If object is at infinity, the image is at F. So then what is the size? What is the size of this one? It is enlarged or diminished? We can't say that, right? It is a just point. So it's a point image. It's a point image. Then the last one, it's a real or virtual. How can we say that? If it is inverted, we can say that a real. If it is a erected, we can say that a virtual. But it is a point image. We can't say it is a erected or inverted. So we can't say whether it is a erected or inverted. So we don't say whether it is a real or virtual. So like it is a vice versa for object is at F. At F. If the object is at F, image is at infinity. If the object is at infinity, image is at F. In that case also, that we can't say that is inverted or erected. In this case, we can't say it is inverted or erected. But a small difference is, if the object is at F, the image is enlarged image. But object is at infinity, the image is point image. So these are the total 6 cases for concave mirror. So we have to see the concave is over. Then where we have to go? Last ones. One mirror is over in a curved shape. So what is the next one? Convex mirror. Up to now we are seeing about the concave only. Now we have to see the convex mirror. So how it should be different, we have to see. Okay. So what is the basic diagram of convex? So first we have to draw the basic diagram of convex. This is the shape. This is the shading. Pole. In this one, inside only we have there, right? Center of curvature, and exactly middle we have to take the focal, right? Then what about the object position? In concave, all are pointed the before focal, center of curvature the in front of the mirror. So we are easy in place. Suppose like this. So I am extending this one. Principal axis extend like this. Object is here at C. Beyond C, between F and C, 8C, like this. We are always moving from here. I am moving object like this. But here what happened? This is the mirror. Always P, F, C, these are presented what is the inner side of the mirror. We can able to keep the object at inner side. That means we can able to keep the object at inner side, inside the mirror. We can't able to keep any object inside the mirror. We can able to keep the object outside the mirror. So that's why here there is no case are there. Bit at C, beyond C, between F and C. So we can't keep here, right? Because it is totally inside. So wherever you keep the object, if you keep the object here or here, all cases are same. That means beyond C, at C, between F and C, there is no 5 cases. All cases are same. Only single case. Okay. So only single case. Out of 5 cases, we have drawn the only one. Along with this one, we have seen the last case. But we have seen the last case. What is that? Parallel rays. Object is at infinity. Infinity case only we can see that. So for remaining cases, all are same. So we have to take the one diagram for all cases. This one only for all cases. For all cases means what? Total 5 cases. For all 5 cases. Not object is at infinity. That infinity we have to see the later. Okay. So first one, object. This is the object. So what is the first line? We have to draw parallel to principal axis. Just observe For all cases, only one thing. Then it is what? Passing through focus. This is only focus now. So I have to take this one. This is passing through focus. So this is the reflector ray. So this is the incident ray. So first one is over. Then what is the second one? What is the second one? Passing through focus. Passing through focus means this is the focus. Passing through focus means this is the focus. This is the points. So extend this one up to here. Okay, right? So this is the extension. So passing through focus means here, this one coming to here. So it is falling here on the mirror. So this is passing through focus. Then passing through focus, what happened? It is parallel to principal axis. So it is again returned back. So observe, parallel to principal axis, passing through focus. Next, passing through focus, parallel to principal axis. Either these two are meted. No, they are going like this. So one is going like this, one is going like this. Whenever you are going the forward, they are meted. No. If you extend back side, there is a chance to meet. So that's why we have to try to make them into meeting. Okay, extension. So before going to that, I am erasing this one. For understanding person, we are taking this one. So we have to extend the which one? Only we have to extend the reflector rays. So I am extending this reflection ray. If they are meted at point, that will be so. This is the focus. So this is a reflector ray. Observe this one. This is the incident. This is a reflector ray. We have to extend this one. So I am extending here. Where the image is found? Here the point of contact is there. So here is the image is formed. So then this is the point of contact. So where this point is formed? That means the top of the tip, or that means the bottom of the object. Let's observe. This is the top of the object. So here also top. So like this image is formed. So object image. No confusion. Little bit is there. Already we seen the general one. So this is a convex. Pole, focus, center. All are present inside. So we are not able to keep the object inside. So that's why wherever you keep the object in front of the convex mirror, that is same. It shows the same picture. If you keep it here, parallel, going like this. So it is moving like this. Anywhere. So rays are like that only. Parallel, going like this, passing through focus, going like this. Parallel to principal axis, passing through focus, this one. And passing through focus, parallel to mirror, this one. They are not meet directly. So there is no chance to keep it the 5 cases. All cases are same. Why? Because we are not keeping inside. So then according to our knowledge, if they are not meted directly reflected rays, you have to extend into back side. So I am extending back side. It is here is the image is formed. Then what is the nature of the image for all the 5 cases? Just try to write the nature. What is the first one, Anna? So we have to find the position, right? Where is formed? It is formed between P and F. So always image in the convex mirror formed in between P and F. First thing. And what is the size? It is decreased or increased? By simply seeing it's a very small, right? So it's a diminished one. It's a diminished image. Then last case, is erected or inverted? So it's a simply straight one. So that's why it's a erected. Erected means what? Virtual. Erected means what? Virtual. So simply 3-1. So from this one, between P and F, it is formed always. Okay. It should be varied from here to here. That is depending upon the position of the object. If the position of the object is changed, like that, it is also varied. Okay. It is moving from between P and F. Always found between P and F only. For any case, there is no cases. All are single diagram. So and it's a very small one, so diminished one. And it's a straight one, so that's why it is called as a erected and virtual image. So this is about 5 cases. In the concave, along with the 5 cases, we are seeing the last case is what? 6th case. Object is at infinity. Here all 5 cases we have single diagram. So the 6th case, here we have to apply. What is that? Object is at infinity. That means we have to assume about the sun. Already this is we are seen in the last videos, the basic diagram of convex mirror. But again we have to see here. Why? Because it is also one of the part here. So that's why we are assume here, take it here. So what is that one? Again take a clear picture. For clear picture I am drawing the large size. Okay, that's it. You can draw it as a small also for your understanding purpose. So this is the pole. This is the center of curvature. So randomly we have to take the middle point focus. So now you can extend this one. Why? Because object is here only. So what we are taking always, object is at infinity. Infinity means who's that? Sun. Sun is the object here. Sun is the object here. So what is the first line we have always drawn? Parallel to principal axis. So simple. Already I told you, if the object is at infinity, object is at infinity. Which lines we have to assume? We have to assume only parallel line. So parallel line. This is also parallel line. This is also parallel line. Here also parallel line. So these all are the incident rays. This totally incident rays. So this is also incident ray. So next, what will happen? Parallel to principal axis passing through focus. This is only not passing through focus. Let's you have to join. So this is the point. This is the reflector ray. Then this is the passing through focus again. So this is the reflector ray. So this is the passing through focus. So again extend this one. So what is that? Reflector ray. Again this one. Again extend it one. So this one. So passing. This is the reflected rays. What happened if you observe this one? What will happen? So this is the top side. This is the bottom side. Wherever you observe, these two are moving, going to the upside, these are moving downside. There is a chance to meet, there is no chance to meet. So that's why we have to extend it into the back side. Extend it into the back side. Already know that. So just extend it. So for understanding, we are taking this one. Just you are here to extend it. What will happen if you extend this one? So if you extend this one, again passing through focus. 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 So passing through focus. So these are measured at which point? Focus point. So that's why this is the image point. This is the image point. Here is the image is formed. Object is there, image is here. So simply object is here, image is here. So what is that? So here large object is there, image is smaller one. As is same case. So now try to write the nature. What is the nature? Image is formed at F. Image is formed at F. And what is the size of the image? We can't say that it is a enlarged image or diminished image. So it is a which one? Point image. Point image. We can't say that it is increased or decreased. We don't know why, because it's a point image, right? What is the third one? It is a inverted or erected. You can say that. In the point you can able to see that is inverted one or that is erected one. We can't say that. So that's why we can't say that it is inverted or it is erected or inverted. So we can't say it is real or virtual. So this nature is same for both. Object is at infinity case. This nature is same for both, for concave and convex. Are you clear? So but if they are asking exactly what is the nature of the image means, this is a convex mirror. So convex mirror always shows the virtual image. We can say it is a virtual. This point object also, point image also virtual. In case of concave nature is what? It is a real image. It is a real image. I just shows a real image. So that's why it is a inverted, we can say that. But original answer is this is a point image. We can't say that. Are you clear? So this is about total ray diagrams of the curved surfaces. So okay children, the topic is over. Just we have seen 1 minute quick review in this one. So simply in concave 5 cases are there. We have seen the 5 cases. Along with that, object is at infinity case is over. In the convex, we are not able to keep the object inside the mirror. So there is nothing case are there. All cases are same. Already we seen this one. And the last case is object is at infinity. So total those are 6 pictures and these are 2 pictures. Totally if you learn the 8 picture, you are definitely will going to crack the 4 marks in your regular examination. For drawing the picture, you will get the 1 mark. For writing the nature means only 3 points. Position of the object and whether it is inverted or erected, that means what is that? Nature and size of the object. It is enlarged or diminished. You can write these 3 things. It's enough. So the precaution you should take is you should compulsory use the scale. On the board I am using by freehand, but you have to compulsory use the scale. You can get the exact picture, neat picture. No need to by heart. From after drawing your picture, by seeing the picture only you can note down your nature. That's it. And finally, it's very very important. Always keep the write the indication mark. That means arrow marks are very very important, and I and R are important. And below the object you can write the O, and below the image or above the image you can write the I. These are the topics. Okay, right? Thank you for watching. If you have any doubts, please post on the comment box. Okay, thank you very much.